We have a special video for you today. This is the final running of 425 before going in for its inspection rebuild. Actually, I'm at a location now. We're at the Tamaqua Tunnel. I'm here with JP Videos, and we've been wanting to get this shot for quite some time. We're hoping to catch the RDCs coming through before 425 gets through, and Jamie and Nick and my friend Tom and his wife are on the train, so we'll probably be seeing them as well. Plus, we plan on going down into Jim Thorpe later to get some action of it down there. So I do have the Osmo set up, one of our famous shots. I'm sure you guys will like it. Plus, I'm going to be using the phone here. I brought my new tripod that I got from the thrift store the other day, and I have that set up for the Osmo, but obviously I'm not putting that where I have the camera now, so my other tripod for my Panasonic is in the truck, and I'm not going back to get it, so I'm not using that one, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, that ended our day. A little mishap where a Jeep was in front of me. I misjudged and thought that we were moving. I turned around to look to see if traffic was clear up here on that hill there, and I waved him on. Jay was following me, so I waved him on. We were heading over to the gorge, and I decided I was going to go through Tamaqua and go out 209 through Nescahoning. And by the time I turned my head back around and looked, the Jeep was stopped. So I slammed on my brakes, and the next thing you know, bam. My truck is still drivable, but unfortunately his escape didn't fare as well. So it's getting towed, and he's already been in contact with his insurance company. I'm gonna have to contact mine to see. I think I do have a bent frame. I'm hoping that it doesn't get totaled, because if it does, I'm without a vehicle and I can't afford to replace it right now. So this is, yeah.
Are they going to do the nose first, you think?
Probably. Yeah, he's turning around to pick it up from the front.
Oh man, the bulb is burned out.
We'll have to see if we can fixolate on that.
Do they only have one location, you know? Should I get their address? Or?
I guess so. You can ask them for a card. They should have a business card, I would think.
I can't see the engine properly because all I'm seeing is an arm. What?
here I am driving home, doing my outro, because I didn't really do an outro from the location, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm just that upset right now. I mean, it's not fun when you get into an so it just sucks, you know. He's out of car right now. He's dealing with soreness. I'm dealing with soreness now, you know, as the day is going on. My back's starting to hurt a little bit, but I don't think it's anything to warrant me going to the hospital. I think I hit this arm on the door or something when it happened, so that's a little sore, but again, it's not anything major. Yeah, I'm worried about him. He took the brunt of it, obviously. He sent me a picture of his knee a little while ago. He's got some redness on his knee from the airbag that comes out underneath the steering column. It sucks. I mean, I know it was an accident. There's whatever we could have done to avoid it, you know, different decision in a different direction I could have went, because I was trying to determine which way I wanted to go when I got to that point, and had decided to go through Tamaqua to go out 209, because we were heading to the Lehigh Gorge parking area, and instead of turning left to try to make that hard left out of that side, was Tuscarora Park Road. Well, here I am driving home, doing my outro, because I didn't really do an outro from the location, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm just that upset right now. I mean, it's not fun when you get into an accident, and it makes it even worse when it's like your best friend who you got into an accident with. So it just sucks, you know. He's out of car right now. He's dealing with soreness. I'm dealing with soreness now, you know, as the day is going on. My back's starting to hurt a little bit, but I don't think it's anything to warrant me going to the hospital. I think I hit this arm on the door or something when it happened, so that's a little sore, but again, it's not anything major. Yeah, I'm worried about him. He took the brunt of it, obviously. He sent me a picture of his knee a little while ago. He's got some redness on his knee from the airbag that comes out underneath the steering column. It sucks. I mean, I know it was an accident. There's whatever we could have done to avoid it, you know, different decision in a different direction I could have went, because I was trying to determine which way I wanted to go when I got to that point, and had decided to go through Tamaqua to go out 209, because we were heading to the Lehigh Gorge parking area, and instead of turning left to try to make that hard left out of that side, was Tuscarora Park Road, where it meets 309, just below hometown, between hometown and Tamaqua. And if anybody who knows that area, knows what I'm talking about, it's basically the way the road comes out to 309, it's kind of best way to describe it. It's kind of like an on-ramp from a highway, getting on a highway. So for us to have had made that left turn to go up 309 to go up to 54, we basically would have been doing a really hard left turn. So my thought was just stay to the right, go down into town, go out 209 to avoid making that turn, and that happened instead. So whether it would have been different had I decided to make the left, I don't know, but again, it's just, it happened. It's worrying now about the financial hit for both of us. What's going to happen with insurance? Our vehicle's going to get totaled. I mean, as you see, I'm still driving my truck, but I don't know what they're going to find. I mean, I've been in the automotive field all my life. I know what to look for, and I think I kind of see some frame damage myself, but if they're willing to work with me, I'm willing to fix it myself, you know, because I have the means and the capability of doing it. It's just coming up with the money to buy the parts to replace it. I basically need the bed, 8-foot Super Duty bed, and the rear bumper. And to me, that's good enough. If I can do that, good enough for me, you know. Even if it doesn't match the color, I don't care, as long as it's functional. But his car, I mean, he hit hard. It hit hard. It just, I'm hoping they can fix it for him. I'm hoping that everything turns out okay and everything stays positive and don't have any issues, but time will tell. We got to wait and see what the insurance companies come up with and go from there. So it just, yeah, I continued on since I was in the area anyway, and I mean, I'm struggling as it is with fuel money and stuff like that. I'm literally on 1/8 of a tank right now and just trying to get home. Granted, I'm working somewhat part-time again, helping with the towing thing again. Not so much of the towing part of it, but working on the trucks and helping in the shop. But I guess I just gotta try to do more there, because I'm just like everybody else in America right now, struggling. You know, it's tough times, and this just isn't what either of us needed right now. So I'm sure by now you've already seen his video explaining his side of it. I feel like shit. I really do. Sorry to use that word, but it just really makes me feel like shit. So, but that aside, glad I did get to see what I did get to see at 425 today, and glad to have brought at least that much for you guys to see, and to have met up with Jamie and Nick and Tom and his wife Ruth and Jim Thorpe for a little bit. It felt good to be able to do that, but at the same time it still didn't feel right because Jay wasn't there. You know, we had been planning this, and it just really hits you when you have something planned and something unfortunate like this happens unplanned, and it just puts a big hiccup in there. And it's like, you know, you get close to somebody like that, there's an emptiness. It just felt like an emptiness, like it just didn't feel right, you know, continuing on. Even though he said to go for it, it just still didn't feel right that he wasn't there, you know. But I did check up on him a little bit ago, sent him a text message, and I'll keep checking up on him because that's what I do when it comes to, you know, my friends. Is when something happens, I care about them enough to check in and make sure they're okay. And let them know I'm thinking about him. He's okay. He's just, his pride's hurt and sore, and just figuring out the next step for, you know, just hope it all works out. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and want to subscribe, I'd definitely appreciate that. Be sure to go on over to his channel if you haven't already. Give his video a like and subscribe to him if you're not already. And also Nick from Nick's Crossing and Jamie Macon. I'll put their links all in the description below where you can find them. And we'll catch you in the next one.